Welcome to Bizlok's Retro Hour, Episode 4. Episode 4, we are going to continue with the deep dive of Land of the Lost, and this episode we're covering is going to be Episode 4, Downstream, written by Larry Niven. Before we go into that, I just want to share with you a little bit of information reference to the author side of this. Because remember, we got this doing this for Bizlok's Retro, but we're also doing this channel for author G.S. Freeman, which is me also. This is part of my journey as becoming an author, as a parting to outreach, find readers, and just find a fan base to build and everything to that extent. But my book, Ferret Run, The Secrets of Arcadia, I've got that back from my editor a couple of weeks ago, and I've got that. I've went through and I've accepted the changes, and so she's got like 8 more chapters that she's got to get back to me, and when she does, I'll fix those or accept the changes and send them off to her to look at them again. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull together about maybe 4 or 5 chapters, and I'm going to create an abridged version of Ferret Run. And this abridged version, I'm going to release it out on my social medias. I'll release it out with Amazon and the other place that I can release it out, because I need to build interest. The best way to build interest is to release an abridged version out to let people read it and then to build interest. So within the next couple of weeks, I'll be pushing that out for people to see. I will put them out on my socials, and in the description below, I'll put my links out there so people can click them, favorite them, follow me there, and we'll kind of go with it from there. But let's go ahead and continue on with the details of this episode. Downstream was written by Larry Niven. Larry Niven was an exceptional writer from the 70s. He's really known for the Ringworld series. And he is the kind of writer in which I have to really give the biggest respects to. In this Ringworld series he wrote, humans out in space, and they stumble upon this mega structure that's going around the sun. And the story is based upon that. Well, scientists and physicists, they look at this story, they look at the science behind it, and they start to find the flaws on it. And they bring it to Larry's attention. And what does Larry do? If it was me, I would say, you can be critical to my world all you want to. I'm not going to pay any attention. If you really want to be critical of the world, why don't you go write your own story and be critical on that? No, he doesn't do that. He hears them out, and in the rest of the series, he addresses the flaws that they bring out to him, and he corrects them, and he makes that world scientifically accurate. Excuse me. So that kind of nerd power I respect. And that really, really, to me, gives a lot of kudos. Excuse me. I'm going to leave this in here. I've had issues for the rest. This is my 5th or 6th take. We're running with this. So I have to give him great kudos for this. So, yeah, he wrote this episode Downstream. And in this episode, the Marshals are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Here they are in this land of the lost. They're tired of being chased by Grumpy. They're tired of the Sleestaks. They're tired of no Wendy's. They're just done with it. And so they're looking to get out of the world, to go back home. Now, in the normal world, you had civilization. When civilization was starting out, they would coagulate. Word of the day, coagulate. And create villages and civilizations next to large or bodies of navigable water. And so, what the marshals are going to do, they're going to build a raft, they're going to start in the swamp, and they're going to go downstream. That's the name of the episode. And I'm not going to tell you any further what they're going to do because that's up to us to find out. So, with that being said, got the episode queued up. I'm ready to get lost, and at this point, you're ready to get lost. So, join me, and let's go watch Land of the Lost. Yeah, let's go do that. I'll see you on the other side. Rawr! Daytime or is it nighttime? Nope, depends.
Dad, are you sure the river will get us out of here?
Well, everything around here is either big or dangerous or both, and it's usually both. So let's get this raft together and get out of here. Give it to Will. We'll take the swamp to the river.
Pylon is being used as a boat anchor.
Wherever it goes, sooner or later it's got
I didn't know they could be used in that manner, you know.
We may not have to go that far. People tend to build cities in the forks of rivers.
What kind of people?
Well, let's find out. Come on, put on your life vest.
We can swim.
That's the loaded question.
Put on your life vest.
I bet we see her in a life vest next scene. Huh,
I'm
told
gonna miss
you.
this place. Bye, Dopey.
We can't take Dopey with us, Holly.
I wish we could.
I'd probably eat the
sure.
raft. Then we'd never get home.
You stole my
Dopey.
line.
I'll miss you. Bye, Grumpy.
Goodbye, Grumpy.
Oh my. Looking for the marshals. Back then we didn't have vision of T-Rexes swimming in a river like in the most recent Jurassic Park. There would be issues then. But it'd be a cool scene though. Different scenes of Grumpy. Nice little treat here.
Yeah, but we don't know what's ahead of us, Will. I just hope that there's no rough water. Well, I better take over.
It's about time, Dad.
Oh, jeez. Just because of that, you could do it more.
This sure is a strange river.
You can say that again.
I don't like this.
Dad,
I don't
are
either.
you sure this is the way to the ocean?
Son, I don't have a map, but I'm guessing all this. From
It's a
start
waterfall.
till now.
There's no shore and we're being pulled toward it.
Dad, over there.
It's a hole
It's
in the
safe to
wall.
say this part of the ride is almost
When we
over.
get there.
Okay.
Quick! I'll get everything. I don't know how long this pole's gonna hold. It's no use, Will. You and Holly get off. Come on.
Hey, but what about you, Dad?
Don't worry about
Dad,
me.
we can't leave you.
I said don't worry about me. Now come on, get with Holly.
Go, Holly. Quick.
Kind of intense acting here.
Dad, come on. Dad. It's breaking. Dad.
Oop.
Dad, hold on. Dad, come on. The river.
Now he's got soggy socks for the rest of the show.
Daddy. Daddy. You okay, Dad?
Where do we go from here?
I guess we'll have to go
Not
back.
downstream.
We can't walk. We can't follow the river.
No. Let's just follow this tunnel. Maybe we can find out where the river comes out.
Maybe you'll find... Who knows?
Dad, these tunnels look water carved and rivers just don't disappear.
Let's keep going, Will. Come on, Holly.
Smooth.
It's somebody singing. It's another human being.
It's got to be another human being. Nothing else could sing that badly.
Wait till you smell him.
Dad.
And I'll say, as I'm rewatching this,
Beautiful.
I couldn't remember seeing this episode back then. I know I saw it in reruns, but I just don't remember this episode.
Not forgotten. Look away. Look away. You come down real slow. Hands high and faces smiling.
So much for the good neighbor and welcome wagon.
Come on now. Come on. Well, might as well set a spell. I wouldn't want it said Jefferson Davis Colley III was inhospitable. Who are you? Are you Union or Confederate?
We're from California.
California. California, says you. Why, that's not even a state, says I.
I'm Rick
But it's a state
Marshall,
of
my
mind.
son Will, my daughter Holly. It's a nice antique cannon you got there.
I bet you say the tall soldiers.
Why, Sarah here served nobly at the Battle of Bull Run, and Antietam, and Gettysburg, and that ain't no way to speak about a lady.
She has a barrel and she knows how to use it.
Where'd you get them funny clothes?
You mean our life vests?
Yeah, and them funny jackets. How'd you get in here? Where'd you come from?
I told you, California.
Some mighty
Yeah.
strange folks in California.
Well, that's what we're
You
trying
have
to get
no
back to.
idea.
We'd settle for any place on Earth. How do we get out of here? I mean, we were following the river and all.
Oh,
Oh,
river don't
no,
end.
wait.
It just goes underground and then
It surfaces somewhere.
gone. You hold on. It strikes me that if you were to get out of here, you just might take it into your heads to file on my claim.
we do it all the time. Yeah, sure.
And it strikes me that I could use some company here. And some help. I am Jefferson Davis Colley III, fair man and a good cook. And one of the best artillerymen in the loyal army of the Confederate States of America. We
Yeah.
shall rise again.
Right. We need to
Of course,
talk.
we never been defeated. That's only what these dang Yankees want us to believe. I tell you, you help me dig, and I'll share my supper with you. That fair?
Never argue with a man
Well,
with a
it's your
cannon, my
cannon,
dad always said.
Holly.
Sherry? Oh, Sherry here. Sherry ain't never hurt nobody. These
Deafened,
days,
maybe,
not
but
unless
never
they
hurt.
Deserved it. She's friendly.
Until the commercial break. Interesting episode we've got here. It's amazing that it holds well as it does in the year 2025. Kind of impressive. But anyhow, welcome back. We are in a new section of Bizlok's Retro Hour. We are in a section that's going to be called Bizlok's Retro Newsflash. This section is going to be dedicated to retro stuff such as Land of the Lost, or anything else from the past that we may have gotten the wind that's going to be rebooted or something to that extent. And with that being said, the first item of news is a few months ago, Netflix struck an agreement with Sid and Marty Krofft Productions to develop a series reboot of Land of the Lost. And it's going to be on Netflix. Now, original series from Night ran from 74 to 76. And it was, well, it was what we remember. In 1991, they did a really reboot then. And, I watched that one. And it was okay. But it just didn't really pull me like the original did. And I'm not even going to talk about the 2009 version. Yeah, I got to go there for the sake of the 2009 with a movie with Will Ferrell in the starring role. And they had Holly as a romantic interest for Dr. Marshall. And Will was oh God, it hurts me to think of this movie. Why did you do that to us? That's the only thing I'm going to ask is why. Enough said. Anyhow, yeah, Netflix has announced they're going to be rebooting Land of the Lost. There's really no production news that's out there. As I find production news, I will definitely share it on here for us. I've got faith in it. We are in a point where we are with a lot of properties. I'm not going to say what could be said because you've got channels like Nerdrotic, you've got Doomcock, you've got Geeks and Gamers, and all of those have said so well and so eloquently what I could say, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to go there. But I'm just going to say that I believe Netflix wants to make money off this. I believe Netflix is going to try to want to get subscribers off this. And I believe that there's going to be one way they need to go with this. They need to make it for the customers who are going to want to see it. And I believe the people who are going to be able to see it are going to be the new folks that are interested in stuff that Gen X was interested in, and also the stuff that Gen X was interested in. So, to me, seems like it makes perfect sense. Not going to say too much, because again, I've seen what happened with some of these newer properties, but here's hoping that it's going to be a good episode. And again, as I get more information about it, I will definitely share some more of it with you. Next thing we have is Knight Rider. Yes, Knight Rider. Knight Rider is in development by Universal Pictures. It's going to be a movie. It may lead to a series. Not sure. It was recently announced. Universal Pictures is going to be leading it. It's going to be from the creative team behind Cobra Kai. John Hurts and Hayden Schlosselberg, something like that, and Josh Harold. They're in early talks to write and produce the film. Just a film, not a show. The producers are going to be Kelly McCormick, David Litch, by 87 North, and companies like Spyglass Media Group. Everything is initial draft. Again, kind of like with Land of the Lost, this is just announced. There's no plot, no cast, nothing's mentioned. Now, will David Hasselhoff be part of the cast? Not gonna lie, I'd like to see it. Will it happen? Probably not. But I could see very well. I don't know how old he is, but I'm trying to remember who's the guy who's head of the foundation that kind of funded Michael Knight back in the 80s. I could probably see them maybe pulling him in as the head of the industries and somebody else younger driving the car. The car. Will it be electric? Will it have Wi-Fi? That's the question right there. If it's a Prius, I'm not going to watch it. I'm just telling you now. A black Prius with a little red light going. No, not interested in it at all. But as a movie, I've heard speculation that they may reboot Airwolf in with that. So you see the car and the helicopter. Not gonna lie, that would be kind of cool. Supporting each other. I wouldn't mind seeing that. And I think that would be a cool thing. I would like that. So here's hoping that's gonna be pretty good. And like I said before, I've got a little bit of faith in this that it's gonna be something we want to see. Third item is going to be Buck Rogers. Yes, from Buck Rogers was originally what 1928. Yeah, 1928, and he was a short story from Armageddon 2149. Says my notes here. They are doing a reboot of that. That was announced. Legendary Pictures is going to be doing that. They've got writers attached. Zeb Wells attached, and he's been pinned to write the story, and we all know him from Deadpool and Wolverine. So that was pretty good. That was pretty funny. I can see that has got hope and that's got potential. Again, everything we should be now in a turning. And this is 2025. A lot of things have happened between 2020 and now. A lot of companies lost money. There's a lot of, all intents and purposes, dead IPs out there. I mean, even just now, Paramount announced that they killed the Kelvin timeline. Yeah, when the 2009 movie came out, there's a little finagling with the timeline, and they did that. They based Star Trek, Into Darkness, and Beyond off that timeline. And they've been wanting to do Star Trek 4 for the longest, but they never could. Everybody got to where they couldn't be afforded. And even now, so they just canned that, and they're just going to can that idea. And I think now that Paramount's been merged in with Skydance, they're just going to start new with it. But I went on that tangent just to kind of indicate everybody has kind of figured out that Hollywood is dying. And we need to make stuff what the fans, who are the paying customers, want to see. We don't want to put stuff out for an audience that's never going to come see the movies. We're going to need to put stuff out there for people who want to come see our stuff. So, with the Buck Rogers, I have strong hopes with that. With the Buck Rogers, with the Knight Rider, with the Land of the Lost, I really have better feelings with those. So that is this version of Bizlok's Retro News Flash. This was the first. As I do this more, I'll get fancy graphics and stuff like that, or I'll do the best that we'll get this better. But this is Bizlok's Retro News Flash. Hope you enjoyed it. We're now ready to go back to Downstream, finish up the episode, and kind of go with it from there. So we'll see you. We're going to start it back, and we'll see you guys then. Y'all have a good one. See you in a few.
What about Muck?
Time traveling Scott. I had to put this in there. We finished with that one segment, done with the editing, and when I was doing the editing, realized I made the greatest mistake I could ever make. I went that whole section of Buck Rogers, and I did not even mention the 79 through 81 series, the one with Gil Gerard and Aaron Gray. Yes, Aaron Gray. I definitely remember that. Yeah, NBC Universal back in 79, they did a theatrically released Buck Rogers in the 24th century. Gil Gerard, Aaron Gray, Mel Blanc as the voice of Tweaky, whole 9 yards. Remembered as a kid, enjoyed it as a kid till season 2. Season 2, it kind of lost me there. It turned Aaron Gray into some kind of, the uniform she was wearing was some kind of hostess or something like that. It just totally lost me. But anyhow, yeah, I can't believe I went through that whole segment and I did not mention this. What the hell? Anyhow, they're doing the reboot on that. Hopefully this is better. As I get more information, more news, I'll definitely release it out. But again, I couldn't go any further without coming back here and correcting my error in judgment. See you guys at the other end. Sex.
Scratches are new, aren't they?
Yeah.
But
If they're insects,
Sleestak are
just
probably
gonna have to
still
treat them as
around.
insects.
We should be safe down here in the
Get the
cabin,
fly paper.
shouldn't we? The Sleestak don't like the light.
Ow. Oh, no, blue. See, blue ones ain't no good 'cause they'll make you sick, you know. Yeah. Oh, yellow ones are okay, though. See, yellow ones are fine, but watch this.
Night of the Lost Nightlights. They'll be on
Makes
sale
a
on
good
Black
lamp,
Friday.
don't it? Yeah, the yellow one gets bright enough to blind you. But it don't last long.
What's that?
That's dinner. Of course, it ain't catfish, but it's almost as good. Put a little salt on it, but I'm running low.
No rack of lamb tonight.
Do you know what these are?
Sure.
Bug juice.
First year I was here, shot 3 of them. Biggest dang Yankees you ever saw. They weren't bad, though. Tasted a whole lot like lobster. But yet again, not like lobster, if you know what I mean. Of course,
Tasted like
they
chicken?
don't bother me much anymore.
Well, the next
I
one
bet.
you see might shoot back. They have crossbows. And they think we taste good, too.
Well,
Mr. Collie,
No,
where's the
I
river?
have to debate that
tell
one.
you, I like to, but I can't.
Mr. Collie, it could get very dangerous around here. This arrow is new.
Oh,
It was on sale.
Okay, why
Academy.
not?
I'll tell you, a man can get lonely. Lonely with nothing but fish and walls to talk to.
You don't want to hear this.
Sarah there, she's not much on conversation. She's a fighter, not a talker.
She
I'd
she,
like
she
some
complains a lot.
company before you go wandering on. You might like it here. It's not so
I don't
bad.
think so.
You might even want to stay for a while.
No, we won't.
No.
We want to go home. Mr. Collie, look, you fought a war because you didn't want other people telling you what to do. Well, we don't want you
Yeah.
telling us what to do either.
But I'm not
Fair
keeping
enough.
you here.
But you are. You won't tell us the way out of here, and we could get lost in those tunnels searching for it.
You got it, son. I told you. It ain't so bad here.
This place is dangerous.
Use the Sleestak.
Get down.
Sleestaka. Sleestaka.
Yeah, you slimy, green, long-legged.
You can tell that's a real explosion that took place there.
That'll learn you to fire on the Confederacy, you long-legged, scaly. Oh, I tell you. Old Sarah here, she don't talk much, but when she do, you better listen.
All right, then. There we go.
We could go looking for the river ourselves.
No, we could get lost in those caves and may never find our way home.
You could already be lost in the
and
caves,
there's
too.
those yucky Sleestaks. They're probably all over the caves, too.
You ain't working.
Yes, we are.
Collie,
We are
we
working
thank you for
very
lunch
hard.
and we thank you for chasing away the Sleestak. But we're not going to dig one more jewel out of that wall until you tell us how to get out of here.
Well, if I tell you how to get out, you won't dig no more jewels.
You'll need to speak to our
Don't
union rep.
work,
Thank you very
you
much.
Don't eat, I don't care.
Seems pretty realistic.
Well, that's not a way to deal with
Well,
relationship.
that's a better idea than the other one.
Which other one?
Well, that he's been here for over 100 years and doesn't know it, or that he's mad. You know, Collie's been eating those mushrooms for a long time. And some mushrooms have funny chemicals in them that do weird things to your head.
Really.
Dad, we're out of water. Mr. Collie, I'm thirsty.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
all right. You dig some jewels, and I'll get you something to drink.
Oh, she's really going to dig jewels. You really going to count on her to dig
Here.
jewels?
Here now. This'll wet your whistle.
I don't want a wet whistle. I want a drink of water. Ooh, what is that? It's awful.
Put hair on your chest.
Oh, that's fermented mushroom and fish juice. Oh, puts hair on your chest.
Told you.
I don't want a hairy chest. I want a
But it's
drink
always
of
an option.
water.
But still.
Oh, all right. You stay here. Stay here, and I'll get it.
Now, what about the Sleestak?
Well, never
about 'em?
mind them. I'll take some light crystals with me.
Oh, Sarah's too big to take along with you, huh?
No, she's out of ammunition. That was my last shot till I mix up some more.
Out of ammunition?
You don't listen. You don't have to shout. She's out of ammunition till I mix up some more. I have to filter the saltpeter, and it takes time. I'll go get your water, and you don't have to worry about anything. The Sleestak won't be for a while.
Man, he really gets cranky and uptight over things. I wonder if he eats enough bran and oats.
Yeah, some of
I think he's not
I
regular.
don't trust Collie.
At least he's better than a Sleestak.
Anything's better than a Sleestak.
All right.
I don't know. That means it's time to pack your bags and leave. Sneak, 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 sneak. Sneak. Sneak, sneak. Now here they come. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Sneak, 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 sneak.
Now what?
Feel along the rock.
Feel on the rock. Yep, sure.
Hey, I got it. How far does it go?
Just far enough.
All the way I can see the light.
Up, here they come. You know, with those big eyes, you can tell they can see well. But look, it's only one this time.
Water.
Do they have a water testing
What are you
kit?
hiding for?
Right. We found a way out of here. Holly, can you swim?
Not a lick, why?
You're about to learn.
That is smart, but one thing. What? Well, when you add yellowing, sometimes the light don't last too long.
Well, thank you for that. Crystal's 101 class. Hands on.
No, not that boy. Get rid of him.
Everybody under the river, come on! Let's go! Come on!
You know, it seems like the Sleestaks did not realize the science behind projectile velocity yet. Crap. Out of range. Darn.
Hold on to those guns. You won't sink.
All right, come on. Okay, I got that. Whoa!
Hold on to me.
I'm with you. Whoa.
So many questions I have right now. So many questions. Oh, yeah.
Hey, the river's turned into a swamp.
Really?
What's that?
Ah, that's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. The most dangerous beast I've ever heard of. In fact,
He looks a
we
little
used to have
grumpy.
one around our...
Oh, yeah, right.
We're back at the pylon.
And Dopey!
Dad?
We must have gone downstream all the way. The river begins and ends right here in the swamp. This isn't the way out. Maybe there is no way out.
There's a way in. There's gotta be a way out.
This is a closed universe. Like a locked room in space.
See also, Pocket Universe.
I don't think I'm about to like this place. It's nothing but a swamp. I gotta get back to my Sherry.
You might like it.
Follow the river downstream.
Woo,
Just watch out for the
mighty
T-Rex.
big tranny,
Tranny. Not very, no. Alright. Episode 4 wrapped up. See you guys in the next part. And episode 4, Land of the Lost, Downstream. That one's done. It was decent. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it. And again, it held up well for current year in 2025. It was enjoyable. In this episode, the Downstream, the Marshals had hoped that they could find a way out of the Land of the Lost. Instead, they pushed themselves further in. It's kind of very similar to the same route that I took with Ferret Run. In Ferret Run, when the scientists' experiment goes sideways and pulls somebody from another dimension into this world, turns out you don't always find a way home. Sometimes you just have to create a new home, or have to find another way out. And as we see in this episode, the river doesn't end up leading them out. It just brings them full circle right where they started at. But instead of giving up, they accept it, take a breath, and figure out what they're going to do next. That's the real spirit of Land of the Lost and Ferret Run as well. It's not about escaping the world that you're in. It's about surviving. It's about understanding. And during all of that, you find yourself growing along the way. So, this episode's a wrap. I appreciate all of you guys who came back to see this. I appreciate the new watchers. I've got 3 other episodes out here. You're more than welcome to watch. And being perfectly honest with you, first 3 episodes to this point, I've never done this before. I'm not a person who's good in front of a camera. I'm not a person that's good in front of a bunch of people, you know. But you know what? If you want to do something, you learn, you embrace it, and just kind of move forward. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just embracing the camera. I'm embracing the audience. All of you guys out there, we all put our pants on the same way for the most part. So, I mean, you know, I'm trying something. Some people may like it. Some people may not. Some people may go, he's a goober. You know, who knows? But you know what? It's fine. We're all different. And I'm doing this for a good reason. I'm doing this to bring you guys a different experience with Land of the Lost and whatever I find else within Generation X. And I'm also trying to do something to build interest for my book, Ferret Run and the Secrets of Arcadia. As I sign off here from this session, just look in the description. The links to my socials will be down there. Again, I appreciate all you guys coming. Next episode of Land of the Lost is going to be episode 5, Skylines. I look forward to that. But until we meet again, you all have a good one. Be safe. Be good to each other. We've got Thanksgiving coming up, so, you know, make plans with your family. Make plans with your friends. Hang out. Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for where we are. And just be thankful for the opportunities that we have before us. You have a good one. Y'all be safe. Take care.